Hey guys, today we're going to learn how to clean our trumpets. Alright, we're going to give it a deep clean, deep bath, and I'm going to go step by step with you from start to finish. Okay? Alright, first things first, you want to do is get to your sink. The first thing you want to do is get to your sink, fill it up with some warm water. Okay, not too cold, not too hot, just nice and warm. And if you have some soap, you can go ahead and spray that in there. Alright, get some bubbles going. Alright, so that's the first thing you want to do. Next, you want to get your trumpet. You want to get your trumpet and take it apart and just go ahead and dump that in. You can start with the valves. Go ahead and drop those in there. Leak pipe, alright, get that going all the way in the water, nice and warm water. You want to make sure you take off every single part, alright? Second valve slide, first valve slide off, and then of course your valve caps as well, right? Some people always forget that step. I don't know why. Maybe they're stuck and you don't want to work hard at taking them off, but you do gotta take them off, right? There's a lot of gunk that built up inside those valve caps, and you want to take those off because sometimes when your case is moving up and down, you have some liquid in there. That gunk will get in the liquid and start moving into your slide, and that's why your slides get stuck, even if you valve them every other day. All right, you want to go ahead and submerge your trumpet, okay, all the way in, and then you want to have one of these as well, right? You want to have your snake. Go ahead and get that undone. Usually it comes cold up. You get your snake. Then go ahead and get some water in there. Turn it down. Warm water. Get that going. Get the snake. Pass that through the leak pipe. You're going to see some gunk come out of there. That's perfectly fine. If you get a lot of gunk, that means you've been drinking soda and eating candy while you play. You don't want to do that. Alright? You never want to play while you're eating or drinking soda. Anything with sugar is really bad for your instrument, okay? So the first thing, you want to go ahead and get that snake into all the pipes. All the small pipes, long pipes, big pipes, all that good stuff, right? Make sure it gets some of that soapy water in there. Okay, there you go. Get the leak pipe is the main one. Is usually where all the gunk comes out. In and out, right? Get that bottom leak pipe. Get some water in there. Get some of that. Some more water, submerge. Keep doing that periodically. Alright, once you've done all that, don't forget this one step right here. Sometimes people forget to get inside the bell. This section right here collects a lot of gunk. It's really hard to get there unless you have one of those screw-on bells. I do not have one, and not a lot of people do that I know of. So just try to get that snake in there as far as you can. Okay? And then that's it. Alright, that's it for the trumpet. Okay, the next thing you want to do is start getting your parts. Alright, start with the lead pipe here. You want to go ahead and get that snake. If you can get it all the way through, you'll see gunk coming out. Look at that. Nasty, nasty gunk. Alright? Get that reverse, put back in there. That's pretty much done. Put that to the side, right? Keep doing all the slides. Third valve slide. Alright, that one won't go all the way through. Just kind of go ahead and do that. Go to the other side. You're good to go. Get some of that soapy water in there. You're good to go. Next one. First valve slide. Look at that. Same thing, you won't go all the way through, but you want to get as much of it as you can. Soapy water. You're good to go there. Second valve slide. The forgotten slide, right? Nobody ever takes that out. Don't ever move it. You don't need to. Then you want to do your valves, right? Get that snake all the way inside and through all of the chambers here. Okay? You want to make sure you get every single one of those, all right? And you know when you've opened this up, you've seen all that gunk that resides in there. So you want to make sure you take that off. You're good there. That's one. Every single hole. Pass it through 2-3 times. So you might forget. You want to pass this snake a little bit like that, where the spring is at. So I know you've seen it. Sometimes you get some gunk in there as well, right? So you want to do that every single, like I said, pass it through, just like that. All right, that's the third one, right? All good to go. Okay, you take that out. All right, don't forget the valve caps. The snake, get all that gunk out. Make sure there's nothing left in there. And you're pretty much done with all that. Okay? So you have all your parts right over here. Alright, so that's basically it. You're done. You want to dry off all your parts with a towel, rag. Don't use your polishing cloth. You'll use that at the end. So you want to dry off every part and you want to put them back on your trumpet, right? So dry off your trumpet. Moisture off. You never want to leave moisture or water on your trumpet. You'll start getting a different coloring in there that you do not want. Okay? Alright, so I like starting with the slides first. That way you don't have to worry about pressures like having to push valves down or anything like that. So the first things first. I got a little trick for you. If you have some of this slide oil, you can get some of that, and then you need some valve oil as well. Right? I use this Hetman Classic Piston Valve Oil. It's really, really awesome. So use some of that. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to put a little bit of the slide gel on the edges, on the ends over here, and then what you do is you put them in there and kind of start sliding them in and out like that, right? Just in and out like that. Look at that, that's pretty good, right? And then you put them together. Just like that, that's pretty good, right? Yeah, very nice. Nice and easy. So that one's done. Next one you want to do is your third valve slide. Make sure it's nice and dry. There you go. Same thing. A little bit of the oil on the edges. Not this oil, the slide gel. Go ahead and put that on there. Nice and easy. If you have one of those that one of the insides is inside of it, on the slide and the other part is on the trumpet, then don't forget to do that, right? You put a little bit over here. There you go. Alright, so let's say yours is a little tough, right? Third slide is very important, right? You always use it when you kick out for the D, C sharp, 6th or 7th combination. What I like to do is I actually get a little bit of valve oil, and I put just a smidge, just a dot like that, 1 dot on each side. Boom, that's it. You don't need more than that. Then your slide is real fast. Then you can kick out. Look at that, real easy. Okay, so you want to do that if needed. If you don't need it, you don't have to. First valve slide. Dry that out. Put some of my liquid here on the first tubing, and then of course the second one as well. Just a little bit there. And then the same thing for me. I use this first valve slide a lot, and I always put a little bit, just a dot of valve oil. It makes it nice and lubricated, and it makes it go real fast, real easy. All right. Okay, second valve slide. You do not need to put valve oil. Just a smidge, just 1 dot, and then you can use that same dot on both sides. All right, this is one slide that you do not want it to be coming out easy because it'll fall off with pressure. You don't want it just to come out, right? You want it to be nice and tight, and with the valve pressure on it, it'll stay there nice and tight, okay? All right, going on to our valves. Okay, I have one of these tubes here, put a little cloth, just like that. And then you want to go ahead and push it through, all right? And then come right out. It takes out all the water. Get that very nice and clean. That's exactly what you want. I like to do it about 2 times. Do it on each side, right? Twice on each side. Gets all that moisture, any kind of dirt that got stuck in there that didn't come out in the water or with the snake. That's what you want to do, right? Look at that, boom, easy. Nice and easy. All right, that's done. Okay, so the first thing, let's do the first valve slide. You can find which slide or which valve is first by looking at the numbers. See this? 1 right over here, so that's the first one. Remember, number 1 is the one that's closest to you. You're number 1, right? So you get 1 and then 2 and 3. So that's how you know which one is number 1. So you grab that, take all the water out. You can shake it like that, or you can grab your towel. Just do that. Then you want to go ahead and put away your slide grease. You don't want to put slide grease on your valves. Is the worst thing. You do not want to do that. Promise. I promise you don't. Alright? Put just on the top. Just on the top, put like 3 or 4 and put some in the bottom. And then you want to just go ahead and let that sit. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Good to go there. Turn it. And then sometimes I like to do this from the bottom as well. Don't put too much on it because then these little ridges here, they'll fall off. So you just don't want to do that too much. And that's good to go. Look at that. It falls right in. All right. Sometimes you'll play and then it'll feel like there's something stuck in there, right? So if you don't know this yet, and I'm sure you do, but if you don't, you want to find the number. You want to find the number and make it face towards you like this. And then lock it in. Lock it in, and you hear this click. Actually, mine's already in there. You hear that click. You see that? You're good to go. Valve number 2, it'll have a number 2 on it. This one's number 3, so I have number 2. Dry it off. Get all that water out of there. You don't want any of that water. Take it all out. Get your valve oil. 3, 4 little dots on the top. 3 or 4 little dots on the bottom. Okay, there you go. Look at that. Boom. A little bit here. Go from the bottom. Good to go. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna find the number. Face it towards me. There it is. Go ahead and spin that. And then you lock it in. There you go. Good to go. Very nice. Easy valves. Then you go to, of course, number 3. same steps, 3, 4 dots, bottom and top. You find the number. After you've done this step here, find the number 3 facing me. You're good to go. Spin, lock it in. There you go. You hear that? Locked in. Look at that. Nice and easy valves there. Then you find the caps. Put those back on there. Those are pretty easy. And you're good to go. Then you do the air test. That means everything's working. It's real good to go. All right. Don't forget about your mouthpiece. If you have a mouthpiece brush, you can use that as well. I've just cleaned mine, so I don't have to do it. So just go ahead and do that. Lock it in and test it out. Good to go. All right. Hope you learned a lot today on how to clean your trumpet. Hey, subscribe all the way down. Put some comments in there if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer anything for you. You have a good day. Thanks.